Hey guys, I want this to be short and brief because it's about midnight right now, and having a video in less than 10 minutes would be pretty good. Right now I'm just kind of, getting ready for bed and whatnot because I have college tomorrow. Got a few classes to go to and stuff. This is also an update video, but what's been going on and whatnot, the speed of my uploads of videos and stuff, why I'm not really uploading much. So pretty much, like, I've been getting myself a lot of jobs lately, and, it's for the sake of me not having much, not being as fortunate as others. I had to kind of get more money to pay for bills and to pay for, like, to actually live life, really. I'm kind of, trying to, like, pay to survive and stuff through, not much revenue because, like, my YouTube is still very small, but I am struggling, my family is struggling as well with, trying to, like, keep up with money and stuff. But yeah, like, for some reason, electric bills are getting higher, water bills are pretty drastic, and everything is just kind of getting, there's always something going on. If it's not the, if it's not the electricity, it's something going on with the water bill, and there's always something kind of like backing us up from really getting anywhere. And my mom doesn't really have any money to save to, like, try to, like, help us out, and, like, I'm kind of having to pay college with my own money out of the pocket and stuff, with whatever money that I have, really. To be honest, I actually, like, I don't even have a legit bed. I just sleep on the floor, really, just with a rainbow pillow and the beanbag chairs that I have. We're struggling, yeah, that's kind of pretty much what's going on right now. And I figured that after doing YouTube for a year now, I'd probably get myself some good lead, but unfortunately, it doesn't really work that way all the time. So, like that, I'm still gonna try to, spread musical love to you guys, because I really enjoy doing that in my downtime. It really helps me feel good, like, the advice videos that I give you guys, and kind of showing you all that, like, whenever it seems impossible, there's always a way. Advice videos to keep us, all in high spirits and such. But, once it comes down to, like, the reality, like, I won't have time, I won't have, like, all the time in the world to really do all of this. Though the main gist of this video really is just to, dedicate this to someone that I met today, somebody that I look up to. Today I was just working at an Outback, doing my regular stuff, bussing, posting, and all of a sudden I kind of looked to the distance, and I wasn't really too sure at first, but I looked at one of the tables and I see this guy with really stylish hair, a really nice leather jacket, some running shoes and stuff, and I think to myself, wait a second, that looks a lot like, and then I kind of freeze up a little bit. Two older women come in and look for a table, and they were sitting at the same table that this guy was sitting at, and they're like, wait, isn't that? And so I see an older man come through, and this one's for the guy that I'm talking about right now. I see this older man walking through, and I hear a lot of funny stories about this guy. He comes through and he does the typical, I'll just meet up with the other guys. I can't really do the accent, but, like, that pretty much confirmed to me that, like, I was staring right directly at Danny Sexbang from the Game Grumps, or more formally, Ninja Sex Party. It didn't really hit me at first. I'm like, oh, cool, that's Danny from the Game Grumps. Awesome. And, me being me, of course I'm gonna talk to them. I'm just gonna be like, yo, what's good? So I walk up to them, we're just having regular conversations and whatnot for a short 2 seconds and such. I go back to work, and I ask him to, like, I want to catch him before he leaves. He comes up to me. He actually says my name right, for the first time, which is extremely rare for anybody to get right the first time that the one time that I say my name out loud. And we chatted for a little bit, talked about some infamous New Jersey landmarks and such, and that was that. He went away, said goodbye, good luck with each other, and that was that. Despite it was a short amount of time, I just want to say that, like, all the struggles that I've been having throughout my life, all of my life really, like, financial issues, really terrible events, denial, and the list kind of just goes on. I'm just a regular black kid growing up in a in a neighborhood, and coming from not the greatest place, but I was always happy with what I had. I have to say, coming from that, talking to Danny was probably something that I've needed for a really long time, because, you know, I don't know why, but I just feel like the fact that I have literally been working there for less than a week, that was my 5th day there. I just see him just kind of chilling. Just chilling at some random Outback that doesn't really seem looked at too often. The fact that I looked up to him, you know, it's really inspirational. Like, what are the chances of an internet celebrity that you know of would just stop by your local restaurant that you only hosted for less than a week? It was really cool to, like, you know, see someone like that who tells you, like, you know, it's one thing to kind of have someone try to, like, express that to you through a video and whatnot, but being face to face with this man and, you know, having him say, you know, keep doing it, doing what you're doing. Like, I know that you'll get somewhere one day, you know, like, it's really inspirational. And I want to thank Danny for those kind words that he gave me at that Outback today. Like, through the very slow night that we've been having, it was pretty funny to just all of a sudden run into him. Actually, I would even say that it was a blessing that just a young boy kind of growing up in a neighborhood that isn't really looked upon, right? You know, I noticed that everyone around here is, like, you know, negative and such, and it's rough for me to be positive when you're growing up around and everyone's negative all the time, and they try to bring you down with that negativity. But I have my moments, but, you know, I'm still fighting to, like, stay alive, to try to do what I want to do, you know. And it's great to see that there's people out there, you know, they really want the best for everyone. I just want to thank Danny Sexbang, you know, for showing up that night, just being there in my life to give me those very kind words that he gave me today. So thanks, Danny. I really appreciate it. I love you, man.